The money part is a lot easier. I think which is important. You're not going to be a business if you can't collect the money. That's a big thing for my front desk. They're always like, oh yeah, being able to charge their card on file is huge and really helpful. And the e-statements, collecting all that money just passively.
Before we started, I was telling you a story about how I was looking at one of our practices and they were using our migration report. And the migration report, you could see that they had collected over $90,000 in past outstanding payments. And I believe it's because they implemented e-statements within 3 months. And that's one of the problems that you run into when you're acquiring a new practice is like, well, how many outstanding statements do I have? What are some of the tangible achievements you saw from moving your acquisition onto Tab 32?
So one of them was kind of the e-statements thing that goes to the brick and mortar office and the mobile office. Cause like during COVID, when we were shut down, I wasn't really paying attention to the e-state or to the statements or to the accounts, but the e-statements were like getting sent out. And one day I was like looking at it, I was like, what are all these people paying for? And so I like clicked through and like all these people had been paying their statements because they were getting them and like nobody had to do anything. So that was kind of nice. I was like, oh, we're just like collecting this money so passively, like cool. Everybody's sitting at home, so they're paying their bills, I guess. That's a huge thing about the e-statements is that like it's so much less work for the front desk. The collections are a lot better. When they're checking out, we can charge them in any room basically because it saves their card and we just say, hey, is it the same card of whatever. Like we have patients that like when they leave, they're like, oh man, I totally forgot to pay. And it's like, oh, well, is it card? Whatever. Forgot my wallet in the car. Oh, is it this card still? Great. We can charge them and or if they don't pay their statement, sometimes they'll call and just say, hey, just charge the card on file. So the money part is a lot easier. I think which is important. You're not going to be a business if you can't collect the money. That's a big thing for my front desk. They're always like, oh yeah, being able to charge their card on file is huge and really helpful. And the e-statements, collecting all that money just passively.